Bad dream, Finn? Looks like they're getting worse.
I thought I lost you back in New Bedford.
Are they getting worse?
Yeah, Felix. They're getting worse.
Sorry, Finn, there was nothing we could do.
Thanks, Felix. That means a lot. It really does.
Well, I've got better things to do than sit around and be condescended to all day. If you need me.
Oh, I know. I know. You'll find me.
Excuse me. May I sit here? All the benches are full. So, do you live around here?
No, I just got here a few days ago. I move around a lot.
I'm Amy.
I'm Paul. Paul Finn.
Hi, Paul.
Check.
And then she just sat down and started eating her sandwich like it was the most normal thing in the world. It was turkey with cucumber. Why do I know that?
Come on, kid, you're in check.
And then we talked, man. I mean, it was just a little talk, not one of the world's great conversations.
Kid.
But this is kind of important to me. I haven't talked to anybody in so long.
Finn!
Yeah. Yeah, Otis, who's winning here? Do you mind? I'm playing a game here.
Don't make a big deal of it.
It's rude.
Come on, we playing a game here or what?
So you gonna go?
It's your move!
So you think I should talk to her? Now you do, don't you? I knew it.
Springtime. When a young man's fancies turn to thoughts of love. Finn, my boy, I hate to tell you this, but this isn't a good idea.
Well, Felix, I think I made it clear a long time ago that I don't give a damn what you think.
Let me tell you something. And now, I know you and I haven't been on the best of terms, but you are a young man full of young man's passions. Now, I, on the other hand, am old and bitter. So I see things the way they are, and this little crush you're developing isn't going to work.
How would you know?
I just do. Now, you've got a bright future ahead of you, much brighter than what it seems like right now. I don't want to see you waste
I don't want
it.
to hear it, Felix. You don't know anything about her, or me, or anything, okay? Stay out of my life.
Excuse me, Mr. Finn. I believe the lady wants to be left alone.
What? Who are you?
My name's Gull. This is my associate Vernon.
Pleased to meet you.
We've been invited to speak on behalf of the young lady over there. And she has asked that no one, in general,
And you in particular.
molest her while taking her noonday meal here in the park. I trust that is satisfactory to you.
Satisfactory?
There must be some kind of mistake. I just met her yesterday.
And obviously, you made quite the impression. Mr. Finn, good day to you.
Just gonna sit here and eat my turkey and cucumber sandwich and pretend I'm not just like the rest of them. Should have known.
Ahoy, matey! Have you seen him? Well, have you? I hear tell he's huge and white, like snow on a hill.
Who is? Who are you?
Well, I'd tell you to call me Ishmael, except that ain't my name. Father Joseph Klein, ex-man of the cloth, and none too soon, I'll tell ya. At your service. And your families too, if I ever run across them. Hey, you don't talk much, do ya? Well, let's see here.
Hey, what are you doing?
Paul, huh? You don't have a nickname or anything?
No, it's just Paul.
Somehow that don't seem right to me, but who am I to judge?
What are you doing here?
Must not be a local. Lord, bless me with patience. You mean you're not conversant with my mission?
Should I be?
I'm not internationally known, but I have been known to rock a microphone or two. I'm on a search for the great white whale, son. The great white whale of truth with a capital R-U-T-H. You saved yet, sailor?
I don't know.
Well, you come find me when you figure it out. Maybe we can work on that one together. In the meantime, I gotta set my back to the wind. Tide waits for no man. And you shouldn't talk to yourself like that. People think you're crazy. Prepare to weigh anchor. Hoist the main brace. Hoist the mainsail. I'll take.
He's got a point, you know.
Oh, Felix, you were right, man. Absolutely right. There are these two thugs who say she doesn't want me to bother her. You know, she was the one who came up to my bench.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. But listen, we'll deal with that later. Have you got a minute?
What else have I got?
Finn, I need you to trust me on this. I need you to believe everything that happens to you and everything you see. Will you do that for me?
Felix, are you coming on to me?
Don't joke. This isn't the time. You may not be ready for this, but the situation has changed, and things are getting serious.
All right.
Open your eyes.
Felix? Felix! Oh. Ow.
Hello, Finn.
What happened to Felix?
Felix isn't here.
I was just talking to him. Where'd he go?
He's afraid of me a little, though he'd never admit it.
Afraid of you, but you're just a kid.
Finn, do not be deceived by what your eyes tell you.
What's going on?
Felix felt it was time we learned the truth.
About what?
About all of this. About the world that exists sideways from the one that you know.
Look, it's been nice and everything talking to you, but I have to go now.
There is no way you can escape the truth. You do not belong out there. Despite what your existence in your other life may mean to you, it is only an illusion. Even the goblins are taking an interest.
I don't understand you. What are you talking about?
Look at yourself. You live in squalor in their world, but you're a prince in ours. Return to us, and all of your sorrows will be washed away, and the joys of the fair folk will be yours again.
I don't believe this is happening.
Pose up, find your way, and repeat it.
There I dreamed, and I say unto you, brothers and sisters, woe betide, because these were the latest dreams I ever did dream on that cold hillside. You there, brother. Brother Paul, who doesn't feel like a Paul to this servant of the truth. Are you ready to approach the lady with an open heart and no regrets? She means what she says. She will not be denied.
Otis, are you there, man?
Hey, kid. Where the hell you been? Thought we had a game.
Otis, Christ. Something really weird's been going on.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know. Yeah, something weird is definitely going on. I've been having these dreams lately.
Oh, yeah, the nightmares. Hey, look, everyone has...
I could have sworn I just had another one, but I was awake. And 1 minute, I'm sitting in the park, and it's just different somehow.
Different from what?
Just different. I'm sitting there talking to Felix.
Who?
Felix, you've seen him around.
Oh, yeah, big guy, beard, cap.
That's him. He tells me to close my eyes, and when I open them, I'm in the park, but there's this kid, and... I don't know, man. I think I'm going crazy.
Well, it's a nice day for it.
I'm sorry, man. I don't mean to dump all this stuff on you. It's just been a really strange day. You know what I like about chess? It's got rules that make sense. You know what else? I think you're right. I think it was just a dream. Maybe all this wandering around and sleeping outside is starting to get to me. Maybe it's time I settle down, you know? Get a wife, maybe a kid someday. But not like the one I had the dream about. She looked like a little girl, but her eyes were old. Like a mountain is old.
Can't believe Felix would be so irresponsible. Let's set this in motion now. We can't hide you if you know the truth. You're supposed to be eased into it.
Into what? Otis, what the hell are you talking about?
Listen, kid, every moment is precious, but there are 3 things you must know. 1, you're not who you think you are. 2, I hate being called Otis, okay? My name's Oberon. And 3, you're the worst fucking chess player I've ever met.
Oberon? What kind of name is Oberon?
That's just what Will Shakespeare said.
So what do you already know?
Let me see. Somewhere in the realm of nothing.
But didn't the Beldame tell you anything?
What the hell is a beldame?
Just the name some poet gave her, but she's very old, Finn, and dangerous. You're lucky she was in a good mood.
She didn't really seem like she was in a good mood when I met her, Oberon.
What did she tell you?
All right, just a lot of stuff that didn't make any sense. Something about fairies and leprechauns. Maybe it was goblins.
Well, that would make sense. I've been smelling them in the area lately. Finn, you can't stay.
But I just got here. I need to stop moving around. I'm getting really confused about where I am.
Remember what happened in New Bedford?
Where the hell is New Bedford?
It's a little harbor town. Doesn't matter. Different time, different life. We almost lost you there. Fortunately, Felix happened to get you moving again.
I don't remember that at all.
I don't really agree with his methods. Maybe Felix was right. Maybe it's time that you do know.
Know what?
Don't you feel it, Finn?
Feel what?
There are forces here, forces you have forgotten. It's time you remember. The world wasn't always like this.
Everything. 1,000 miles from here was nothing but ancient forests, full of life. I remember the way that the mist would roll in at night and then burn off by morning.
How old are you?
I also remember the first humans.
Wasn't so bad at first. Both peoples kept to themselves.
We were old and timeless, and their lives ended in an instant.
And their hunger overwhelmed us as they spread, chopping and burning the forest, building monuments to themselves.
The lower creatures, the goblins and boggarts, they went underground, but
But we couldn't stay away from the sun and the stars. So we hid.
and now the handful of us that are left are forced to live on the outskirts, to sustain ourselves on what the humans leave behind. But then Felix found you, and you were a real mess. He's been trying to bring you back to who you were ever since. I guess he thought now was just a good time. Here. Maybe this'll help. Don't you feel it, Finn? You're one of them, but you are one of us too. You've been alive for centuries. You have no memories, no idea from where you descend. But we have places, not close, but hidden, full of magic that can heal you and bring you back to who you once were. You are the Poet King. The eater of the salmon of knowledge, the defeater of clans. You are Finn McCool.
This is
Yes.
the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Put the medallion on.
What?
Just do it. We're about to have trouble.
What the hell is that?
It's my wand.
You gotta be kidding.
Well, well. Mr. Vernon, aren't we lucky to be standing in the presence of two of such great lineage?
Yes, aren't we? How's your little friend, Oberon? Huck, I believe his name was?
You know very well he's dead. It was you that knifed him in the back.
We only do what our employer instructs us to. It's not personal.
Otis, these are thugs from before. Amy's thugs.
They're not hers, and they're not just thugs. They're goblins.
Oh, so you know our little secret, do you, Oberon? Look, we can't allow you to return to the fold. It'd be bad for business. If there's one thing us goblins enjoy, it's honest business.
And killing people.
That too, of course.
You don't look like goblins.
Don't look like goblins. Have you any idea how it feels to have your bones stretched to twice their normal length? To have your skin bleached this sickly color with acid? The straightened backs are never meant to stand the sight of sun?
It hurts.
It makes us extremely irritable, in fact.
Enough!
Finn, just go. I'll take care of these two.
Oh, you will you? Outdated prince. You always were one for the dramatics. Your wife was too. She screamed for nearly an hour.
Monster!
Ah!
Now comes the part I'm good at.
Go now!
I have to hold him for a little while.
You all right?
Yeah, one of them. Vernon, I think. Managed to get one in on me pretty good.
Oh man, Otis. We need to get you to a hospital.
You kidding? Wouldn't last 5 minutes in a place like that. It's way too modern.
Well, what can I do for you?
Look, just go. I don't care where, but you gotta get out of here. Those goblins are down, but they're not dead. We're all counting on your survival.
Otis?
That was a nice trick, Oberon. It'll take more than a few fairy lights to stop us.
Listen,
Finn, you've gotta go.
oh, come on, man.
Oh, leave me.
I can't. I need you to help me get where I need to go.
I thought you wanted to settle down.
I can smell them. They're near.
Well, maybe I'll look for a place with a little less goblin activity.
Well, it's good enough to be going on with, I suppose.
Let me just say goodbye to her.
No, no way. There's no more time. And what's more important? The survival of our race or this one girl. There will be other girls. Some of them will even have little gossamer wings you can kind of hang on to.
You're not going anywhere, Finn.
Watch out for him. I think he
he
might
could
be
be
dangerous.
Be gone. Trouble him no longer.
Excuse me. May I sit here?
Well, I tell you to call me Ishmael. Savannah, my name.
Come on, kid, you're in check.
You shouldn't talk to your sister like that.
Talk. I'm one of the world's
People think you're crazy.
It's kind of a big deal for me. I haven't talked to anybody in so long.
The goblins, they're after me.
It's all right, Finn. Drink your coffee.
It's time that you know.
This is the same stuff Felix brings me.
I brought it to you. Before you wake up every morning since you got here 2 months ago.
2 months? I haven't been here for 2 months. I just got here from New Bedford 2 or 3 days ago.
New Bedford doesn't exist. Do you even know where you are?
Of course I do. Well, not exactly, but that doesn't matter. It's not where I am, but where I need to get to.
And where's that?
My friend knows the way.
The way to where? The way to where?
To the land of the fairies.
And people say I'm crazy.
What do you care? You're an agent of the new god. What do you care about me?
Who told you this? Otis? Felix. Or maybe it was those 2 other ones, Gull and Wayne.
Vernon.
Whatever. So, you're the savior of the fairy race. Do you know who you were last week?
What?
You called yourself Queequeg. Said you were a harpooner on some whaling ship called the Pequot.
Don't be stupid. I wasn't even here last week.
And before that, you were Alan Quatermain searching for King Solomon's mines. And before that, you were someone called Pellinor. And I couldn't even talk to you. All you did was run around in the forest chasing after some invisible animal. And before that... Should I go on?
No.
But it doesn't stick. As soon as anyone tries to penetrate your fantasy, you disappear for a few days, and you come back as someone else.
Really?
Look in your bag, Finn.
Eater of the salmon of knowledge, the defeater of clans. You are Finn McCool.
You're trying to trick me.
No. I'm not. Listen, I had to stop working for the man upstairs in any official capacity many a long year ago. But I took vows once, and I choose to keep them. And that's why I'm here now. That's why I chose to help your wife try to get through to you.
Wife? I don't have a wife.
Don't you?
Do I?
Now, I've really got nothing better to do than follow you around and keep you from killing yourself. But you've got to get back to your life. Back to her.
If this is all a fake, then where did I get this? I don't understand.
I'm sorry, Mr. Finn. There was nothing we could do.
Pleasure to meet you.
Look. Here's our car. Make sure you give us a call in the day, okay?
for the main consequences. Come on, Vern.
You okay, kid?
Finn. I came as fast as I could, but it's all right.
He was only gone a minute. He wanted his book. His favorite book that he used to read to him. When I got back, the fire was too hot. She used to call me Finn the Cool. She thought it was funny. I miss them both so much.
She's over there waiting for you. She misses you too.
Maybe.
May I weigh in here for a second?
Felix?
Oh no, listen, Finn, he's not real. Listen to me, you're drowning. These fantasies make you forget your pain, but they're pulling you under, Finn. Amy told me about the connection between you and that other Finn, the guy in the book. That's how I got in this time. Oh, if you don't come back with me now, there might not be any coming back. Do you understand? I said, do you understand me?
I don't care.
What do you mean you don't care?
You're making a giant mistake. We need you, Finn. You're the savior of the fair folk, and without you, we'll wither away to nothing.
I don't care.
Come on, kid. Haven't I been a good friend to you? Haven't I always played chess with you, even though you've been terrible at it? We need you, Finn. She doesn't need you.
I don't care, Otis.
If you take one more step, Mr. Finn, just one more, I'll cut your liver out and eat it as you watch.
He means it, Mr. Finn.
What's so funny?
Nothing. Everything. I'm Finn.
I know.